Well, YouTubers, just a bit of an update on this mower. I spent yesterday, bought 3 new relays for that little electrical box. Traced all the wires, made sure everything was right and made sure they're in the right place, and wouldn't you know it, it was one of the relays that was wrong. So the mower's working. There was an airbag on this side and an airbag on that side. They were sort of suspension, they were blown up by a compressor, I remember I was showing you about. So I had a new pipe on there and this airbag wouldn't pump up. So the compressor was working fine, it's just the airbag wasn't sealing correctly. So I spent a bit of time yesterday with just a normal compressor and cut the pipe, and I managed to seal that, and that's all working now. Right, this is just showing you on the airbag on the right hand side of the machine. This had lost the seal, it had come off here, but it wasn't folded over there properly. So I had a hell of a job to get that back on. So I had to cut the pipe here, use my own compressor to pump air in constant while I moved it around to seal it in. And it did seal then. So I've just put this bit of a joint in it for now, just to see if it's all working correctly. It should be okay. And because it's not very high pressure there. And we'll go on from there. This is the caster wheel I was on about. You see, it spins just right round like on a shopping trolley. And this airbag and that airbag that side here are, when you lower down the bed of this mower, you can adjust the height, the cut-in height and the suspension by the airbag pressure in each one, which is a very good idea, because that's the mower I had before. You've seen that in one of my older videos. I had a bit of a problem with the axle on that, but that one had like a torsion bar going through the middle, and that broke. So this is a bit of a better system for that, if it'll work okay. But, like I said, I haven't run the mower up with a PTO yet, that's the only thing, because well, I just didn't have it with me. It's in the shed there somewhere. What was I going to say? It does need some O-rings changing in here. I showed you in one of the other vids. This is a solenoid block there. What I've noticed is when you switch it to put them legs down and up, they're going up but they're going back down slightly. So it's usually a sign of some of the O-rings gone in the solenoid then. So we'll do that, but that's not a priority. Plenty of time before we'll use it. I made a new pipe up here. Here, look. So that runs the compressor. That all works okay. I know these valves aren't looking up to much, but it does all work anyway. I've had the pipes off here to see. So there's that. There we are. So there's not a lot I can do, you know, until we get it sort of rung up then. But there you are, I'll fire it up now. Right, Tubes, I'm just going to show you how this is run up. Like I said, there's a compressor on this. So it's basically 2 spool valves. You pull this back, a compressor comes in, and on this control panel, where my thumb is here, the second one down, pull it this way to compress air in the far side over there, and push it to the right to compress into this one there I'm pointing at. The camera's going to be flat now, but that will compress the airbag at the far side. But these other control panels, though I haven't used this in the field, so it's a bit awkward to show anybody this, but this bottom one, you switch this across like that, and when you move the hydraulics, the legs go up and down with this button. And then you switch that back across like that, and it goes back to working mode. So that one there is the compressor. This one here, you push to the left and the right, and that's to get it to swing around there, so you can get it in transport mode. And the light will come on when it goes right at the back. Then you do that again, get it back, we press it like that to get it back into the mode, to get it like it is now. Press it to the left, and there's the ram, and you reverse at the same time. To get it up and down, let me just turn this off a bit. To get it up and down isn't what I thought it was. It isn't on here. When you've got to have this one in the right position, because if you got it in the other position, it won't do it. But get the in the right hand position like that, and then you go up and down with the lever like that. So that's fully up. Now when you want to put it back down, you just touch the lever and it'll drop down. See? Touch the lever and it'll go down on its own to them airbags then. So it does work off the lever hydraulics. And then it'll drop onto the suspension there, as you can see. So it is off the hydraulic lever. This lot here is just to move the various other things and the settings on it. I don't think they really needed to have this on here, but there we are. That's how it is. So I can't run it up at the moment. I haven't got the PTO on it. So I just thought I'd tell you that, and I'll just move it out of the way, okay? So I think this will work now. But, there we are. There's one thing fixed, isn't there?